What's up, team, and welcome to your runner's warm-up. I hate to break it to most of you runners, but jogging does not count as a proper warm-up for your body. So today we're gonna head through a 10-minute flow that you can do outside right before you head into your run. And I promise you, this will change how you run and how you feel in your body. So we're gonna get started in a squat position, pretty wide, whatever's comfortable, heading down into your squat, elbows into your knees. Now, the goal of this squat is not just to squat low and wake up your hips, it's also to wake up your ankles. So shifting your weight side to side here, trying to think about shooting that knee forward. It's okay if your heel comes off of the ground just a little bit, as long as you don't feel any pain in your knees. Really waking up those ankles, and then keeping pressure, pressing those knees out so we get a little stretch in our hips. Good. All right, we're gonna pause for a second. Hands on your feet, hips up to the sky, and then just stretching out the back side of our body here. Good. And coming on down. So same thing, elbows into those hips, wiggling around. A little fact, if you have tight ankles and tight hips, or it can really bother your knees. So you wanna make sure that we are warming up our ankles, warming up our hips before we head out on that run. Good. Hands on our feet, hips up to the sky. Beautiful, team. One more time, coming down, waking up those ankles. Beautiful. And hands on your feet, hips up to the sky. Awesome, team. All right, now we're gonna go just a little light jog here, so you can stand in place, knees coming up. And then we're gonna pause, kick out the right foot, reaching down, finding a nice big stretch on the back side of that right leg, and then back up into our jog. Good. Kick out the left foot, reaching down. Beautiful. Thinking about pulling that toe towards your shin, and then back into our jog. Awesome, team. Kick out that right leg. Hold it for a second. And jog. Kick out the left. Good. One more time each side. Knees coming up maybe a little higher. Kick it out. Beautiful. And last one. And kick it out. Awesome. All right. Now we're going to wake up those hips even further. Lateral lunges here. So coming down, toes facing forward, get low, finding a huge stretch on the inside of that left leg. Coming up to center, and then off to the other side. So toes facing forward, hips sinking back and down, and up to center. Good. Hold the stretch at the bottom for a second. Beautiful, team. Waking up those hips. Good. And then we're gonna go a little bit quicker now as we move side to side. So you can add a little hop into that. Good, team, sinking low. Excellent. One more time each side. And relax, awesome. Okay, take a little breather. We're gonna do calf raises. If you have a hard time with your balance, you can just hold on to something. We're gonna go into a calf raise, so coming up nice and tall and back down. We're just warming up our calves, warming up our Achilles tendon, warming up those ankles. So slow and controlled, good. Also catching your breath here from that last move. Good, team. Coming up to your toes as high as you can. Excellent. Trying to control on the way down. Beautiful. Stay breathing. Two more. And last one. Excellent. All right, team, back into a little jog. We're gonna take a reverse lunge. So jogging, reverse lunge, right leg comes back, arms reach up nice and tall, feeling a huge stretch in the front side of that right leg, and back into our jog. Reverse lunge, right leg comes back. Beautiful. Back to our high knees. Good. Alternating those legs, going back and forth here. Reaching the arms up to the sky. Excellent, team. Maybe those high knees get just a bit higher. There we are. Good, team. One more time each side. Here we go. And last one. and relax for a second. Excellent, team. All right, we're gonna open up those hips with a little hip hurdle. So what you're gonna think about is drawing a circle with your knee. So right knee comes up, around, drawing a circle as big as I possibly can, and placing it down. Then I go backwards and to the front. Excellent, team. And again, coming up and around, beautiful, and back. Controlling this movement, up and around, good, and back. Excellent, team. One more here. Up and around, waking up those hips, good, and back. Excellent. All right, switching sides. Left knee comes up and around, good. 4 total here, and back. Beautiful, team. Good. Also, a little balance challenge here. That's it, team. Good work. One more. And relax. All right, team, believe it or not, we actually use a lot of our mid-back when we run, so we're gonna catch our breath for a second and warm up our mid-back. Place your hands at your shoulders. You're gonna think about tapping your elbows together in front and then opening everything up. Tap and round, arch and open it up. Beautiful. Good. Really round, really open. Excellent, team. 2 more. Last one. And relax. All right, team. We're gonna go a little bouncing high knee. So high knee, bounce. In and out of this position, driving those arms up, driving up the knees nice and high. Good. Feeling light and peppy on our toes. Excellent, team. Make sure we're breathing here. Good. Few more. A little bit quicker. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome, team. Okay, one last move here to warm up our glutes and really turn them on. We're gonna go into a single leg balance. So finding your balance on your right leg, we're gonna think about squatting down, tapping our toes with our hands, and coming back up to balance. Good, team. And again, coming down and back up. Good. Really squeeze your glutes. 3 more. Slow and controlled, and up. Last 2. And up. Good. Last one. And relax. Awesome, team. Switching. So left leg is down. 5 total here. And begin. Squatting down. So running is actually a single leg sport because as you run, only one leg is on the ground at a time. So it's super important that we feel strong and controlled in these movements. Good, team. Single leg work is so important for you runners. Last one. And relax. All right, team, shake it out. Hopefully you feel warmed up and ready to hit that run. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Have a great run, team.